Hi Taurus, welcome to your October 2019 reading. So I'll do your reading in just a minute. It's going to be a general spread first. I have to take a quick trip. I know I said I was going to do a love reading, and I am. I keep feeling this, and I'm seeing it in the cards already for you, especially you single people that are wanting to bring it in. Anyways, sorry about mid-month. I did actually do a reading for you guys. And it was more of the same old stuff. I'm a Taurus, and I felt it, and I feel like I was like, oh my gosh, these are the same messages. And I'm very kind of conscious about taking people's time. I don't want to kind of put somebody or anybody kind of in something that they don't necessarily need to hear, that they probably already know. And that's just kind of a repeat. So not to say that the end of September was a wash, but it felt like a nice continuation from the beginning of the month read. So I just left it off. Anyways, let's get back to this reading. Let's get a good reading for October. I actually feel really positive energy, like things are moving, something's coming in. Because the very first card you pulled is for angel cards is the courage card. So whenever I see this card, it's because courage is needed. Something comes in, it feels right. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I did a post because I'm learning more and more about astrology and tarot. I mean, these are things that I feel like you can never really master. So it's an ongoing thing. But I posted something about following your heart and kind of being in tune with what you want to be brought in alignment with. And it feels like something's coming in, and we gotta say yes. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just thinking of this story because I had this FaceTime with somebody the other day that was introduced to me through somebody else, through a friend. They invited me to kind of come and be a part of a community in Vietnam, and they have this structure that's like very phallic, and there is a seed at the bottom, very big round circle where you can sit and meditate in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go, but it feels like one of those things that if I ever become a grandmother one day, I'd like to have that story to share. I collect weird experiences like that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to say yes yet, but that already came in. Hopefully there's more things that come in for me personally, but let's look into your reading for Taurus. Let's see. What is the central energy for Taurus coming in? What's the central energy for Taurus coming in for October? What would be most helpful for them to hear? Again, this is going to be a general spread. But it's going to be most helpful for Taurus to hear. Beginning of October, central energy chariot. Yeah, there's something moving forward. I mean, this is talking about an actual move. This is most importantly being on your divinely guided path. I mean, look at this guy. He is leaving what he knows behind in search of, more. This is somebody that look how confident he is. He's like, let's charge forward. I know my worth. I can check, whatever we've been going through in the past. I feel like a lot of, I don't necessarily believe in blocks. I feel like the blocks are actually kind of blessings to realize what we need to work on, or what the attention is being focused on. So it's kind of like this hold for a minute. But here we go. It's like there's an opening, there's a moving forward, and this is the card of Cancer. So this is talking about being on your divinely guided path, being, I feel like, in alignment with, the stars. Look at what's adorning his head space here. It's like a cloak of stars. The Chariot. This is something new. Something new that we are working on, are moving towards. It doesn't actually have to be movement if you're not moving. But some of you, this is absolutely. What is helping or hindering this for Taurus? What's helping or hindering this energy for Taurus for October? Movement forward, seeing a noticeable change. Finally. Hopefully this has already begun for you, and this is just the actual action steps of literally the change. The Knight of Pentacles. So this can be Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo coming in with an offer. This is a slow-moving, cautious offer. So this can be you. I mean, obviously you are Taurus. This is talking about careful consideration, careful steps forward. There has been a lot of thought and effort put into whatever movement this is, and he is riding this dark horse because he has learned so much. I mean, this is talking about the heavier things in life, you know, kind of like a riding on top of everything that has propelled him forward in this manner. That's what I'm feeling from this. Lots of cards of moving forward. What's holding this, I mean, because this is in the position of helping or hindering, I mean, this is a little bit slower. This has been a slower process. I mean, if you think of the big energy, and I've been reading, I mean, consistently for you guys, and there has been, it's definitely been a slower journey forward. This year in particular, there's been a lot of wanting for change and waiting patiently for it, and you know, finally it's coming in here. Long awaited. It's almost, can we trust this? Can I move forward? Can I just pick something and do it? Will it be successful? So the answer is yes. I mean, with the Chariot right below that, the answer is yes. What's in the subconscious for Taurus? What's in Taurus's subconscious for October? Partnership. This can be partnership with a new job. This can be partnership. This could talk about a new home. This can talk about marriage. I mean, this is what your higher self wants you to know, what you're moving forward to. More stability. I feel a lot of you, it's talking about, some of you could be moving for a partnership. I mean, this doesn't have to be love, but I do feel that for some of you. Something comes in, you have to have the courage to say yes, despite, you know, all of these heavy lessons of the past, the patterning of, you know, relationships not working out. And if you're happily in a relationship, obviously that message is not for you. There's only movement forward. There's only positive movement here. We don't have any negative cards here. Not that any cards are. Lately, when I've been seeing the Tower, I'm like, bring it. Anything else? Bring it. Because I'm done with it, right? What's in the past for Taurus? What's in the past for Taurus? So this is conflict. This can talk about conflict with others. This can talk about conflict with what you want. Not being able to move forward with it. I mean, these guys are using sticks, not swords. So we're not out to kill anybody. We're not out to harm anything. But there's essentially there's a fight. Whenever I see the 5, it's a very uncomfortable number. So we kind of want to get out of whatever that energy is quicker than most energies. Most cards, you know what I'm saying, hopefully. 5 of Wands. This can be arguments. So leaving the past arguments behind, coming to a truce, moving forward in stability for some of you. What's the current energy for Taurus? I mean, essentially what we're moving away from it is a period of conflict. Whether it's conflict with friends, conflict at work, conflict within ourselves. Thanks for the lesson, no thanks. I'm going to move forward. I notice what's going on here. I have the awareness, done a lot of spiritual work. I'm not going to play that game. Current energy. Definitely love for some of you. I feel like somebody is coming towards you. This is somebody that has thought about, coming forth for a while, I feel. Especially with that Knight of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign for some of you. Could be a Cancer, somebody that has thought about coming forward for a long time. Two of Cups, this is a healing. If this is a reading for you and you've come here about work, this is beautiful. This is a financial healing in regards to your cup, your abundance. And it gives, it's an equal reciprocal energy of give and take. So you're being compensated fairly, creating a healing in your finances. If this is love, you know what this is. This is love to be trusted. Ah, so nice. Courage. If you've been without a partner for a long time, this is definitely going to take courage. Somebody in this situation. Ooh, one card fell out. It's causing an end to the worry. Ten of Swords. We don't get this subject to worry about anymore. I know you guys have really loved doing that. Not. But you know, it's coming to an end. Ah, so nice. So nice. I don't want to say it's about time, but it's about time. Tauruses. I mean, I felt really frustrated. I was talking to one of my friends about that reading. It's like, I can't put that out there. Not that it was negative in any way, but it was just like, you know, this is just taking up more time. And even as I was watching it back, it's like, I feel frustrated watching this movie, and that's not going to help anybody. It was just kind of restating everything I knew, everything that I was feeling, and the outcome was something like more patience, like, no thanks. I have, you know, that's my expertise, patience. I'm actually regressing sometimes because I think I've had too much patience. Regressing in the way where it's like kind of evoking, like, you know, frustration and these not lower. I'm all for expressing them, but at a certain point, you're like, something, please give way. What's in the near future for Taurus? Okay, when this comes in, there is going to be a review of your past. There's a review of your past. It's again the step back. Something really great is offered, and it's again that step back. Let me review. Let me feel about all the times that it hasn't worked out. But look at this Two of Cups. It's already here. Let me shift my focus to what actually is presenting itself to me. There's an opportunity here. Get into your heart. The fulfillment of your heart, not that which has taken, because I feel like a lot of you have had a lot taken, especially in this massive transformation. Inevitably, with spiritual growth comes a lot of heaviness. In my opinion, it's just a wonderful tool to invoke the growth, to learn. Can't have the good without the bad, right? This is the good, though. This is the cycle of the good. Here it is. Here it is. What's in your position of power? So this is work. This is talking about not feeling fulfilled, not feeling like I've gotten paid enough, not feeling like I've seen the fruits of my labor. And this is in your power because this is what's propelling you forward. I feel like this is what is inducing some sort of risk. What is in Taurus's environment? What's in Taurus's environment? This is somebody, I mean, because this energy, this position is somebody external to you, or the, you know, external position. Whatever's coming in is very abundant energy. It's very, it has this attached to it. So it's either more money. If it's partnership, though, which is clearly showing up with Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, we have lots of cards with two people in them. This is energy to trust. This is a person coming in external to you. They've got this going on. Y'all Tauruses, you like that stability. Here it comes. What a nice reading. What is in the position of what Tauruses need to know this month? What do Tauruses need to know? I mean, this can be a job offer that brings more money, brings more stability, to make sense of things. It's kind of alleviate this feeling like, woe is me. Here's an opportunity for you. Good card flipped over. New beginning. Here it is. Gosh, this is a good reading. Thank you. It's time. It is time. The Fool. This is a leap of faith. This is feeling lighter. This is feeling like I have a path, though. I have something I'm walking forward towards, and it feels good. It feels light. Light of spirit. Look at this little dog in the background cheering him on. Yeah, go. We're talking about a step into the abyss. Following your sunshine, taking a risk. Have it here twice, moving forward, actual movement. These are steps. One is, actual transport with the Chariot towards 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands. What's the outcome for Taurus for October? Whoa. Huh. Flew out. Oh, right below that. That was like a cackle. The World. The Empress. Here you are, showing up. I've done the work here. Of course I deserve this. It's about time. I'll take that. I'll take this ending. Thank you. I'll release it. I mean, look at her. She has this higher perspective. She's looking down on everything, seeing why everything happened, why everything kind of unfolded this way, why it felt so uncomfortable in the past, what exactly we are healing. I mean, she has this beautiful perspective and she's releasing it. Thank you for this lesson. So again, a new beginning can unfold. Here is the Fool. It's interesting. It's like, because the Fool is coming, the card came out before the World. I feel like something new comes in. We think about it. We think about what actually is coming in. We kind of reflect about it, kind of step back and feel that uncomfortable energy of, okay, now here's the change. I don't get to experience that old pattern, in the past. It's good, but it's still unknown. I still don't know. I still have to have faith. Have it. This is somebody, if this is a love partnership, even if this is work, this is you being seen for, first of all the work you've done, but who you truly are. You are bringing in somebody who really sees you and all your power and all your weakness. Just you sitting there, not chasing anything, just allowing it to come, allowing this change to come, allowing the blessings to come to you because you're sitting here knowing you've done the work. I'm a good person. I care about people. I try my best every day. I do things that I love. I'm bringing about the life that I want to live. I'm here looking at tarot to kind of, look at ways to improve myself. So that's why I always say, listen to good, good readings, not, I don't know. I don't want to go there, but things that really feel like they resonate with you, because if they don't, really try to turn it off, because sometimes tarot can be used in the wrong way, where this is going to happen and you have no control over it. But with that said, this is going to happen. I mean, these are major arcana. When we get to this stage, This is almost like it's too far gone to change this, and why you would want to change this, I don't know. An ending and a beautiful new beginning. Look at your major arcanas. Let's just focus on these for a second. Movement, new beginning, end of a cycle. This is actual travel too. 2 travel cards. This can be somebody from around the world, somebody that is of a different either ethnicity or they're from a different country, different background than you. This is you ready to receive and saying yes, open heart. Look at this Fool looking up at the sunshine, ready to receive. My time, ready to give me my blessings, universe. Gosh, this is a good reading. Let's look at the cards with 2 people in them. Here we go. This is absolutely a shift. Your prayers have been answered. Your prayers are coming forward. Let's get another card. Best reading ever. Here. All right, this is going to be from the Earth Warriors deck. I've kind of just been on a kick with this deck. Also, because I travel, I don't buy too many decks. I'm actually kind of phasing some out. Actually not loving some of my decks recently, especially Doreen Virtue cards. I don't know, for some reason I'm not. I feel like I need some new decks. If anybody has any killer suggestions. I'm really particular just because I travel light and these add up. What's one last message for Taurus? What's one last message for Taurus? Keitiaki. Pretty sure I butchered that. Keitiaki. Let's read it. Number 10. 10 being the end, 10 being the world. Beautiful. New beginning. Let's see what it means. So I haven't read this card in a long time. You are Keitiaki, guardian of the divine feminine. Your relationship with Mother Earth is sacred, empowering, and healing. You are destined to become more spiritually intimate with her, sharing in her creative potency and wisdom. Lean into her and trust in her support, even as you serve her by courageously voicing truth. She is your great ally, friend, and healer, and as you dedicate yourself to her, she dedicates herself to you. It says, in a reading, make peace and let go of past issues, of being abandoned or not understood, of feeling unsupported, as those experiences no longer color your worldview. Trust that you belong here and that your connection to Earth Goddess will support you in all ways. You are sensitive, and rightly so. Never judge your sensitivity or feel that you are overreacting, but also allow nature to calm and soothe you so that you can be focused on accomplishing your soul mission. If you feel that you are on your own when you would like some help, allow the Divine Mother to be your friend and guide, whilst trusting that at the right moment more allies will arrive. The Earth Mother has her own sense of timing, and you are not forgotten. You are just growing according to her wisdom and grace. Have faith in yourself and her. So beautiful. In the Maori worldview, humans are not seen separate from nor superior to the natural world. Instead, humans are part of nature and have a sacred role to preserve and protect the earth. Her guardians are known as Keitaki, the ones who take action to defend her and safeguard her natural resources so that she and we can thrive. How appropriate to get that card. I mean, we just had that, huge stuff in the media about, climate change, the Amazon. We have all of these shakeups in Earth. Our kind of suit, our base. I mean, this is all to do with Uranus and Taurus kind of shaking up to awaken people about Mother Earth. Taurus, I mean, here you are. one of my, this is coming up, so I'm just going to share it. It might sound crazy to some of you. One of my female shamans that I used to work for, you know, if you're feeling overwhelmed, yes, getting out in nature. This might sound a little bit tree hugger, but I believe in hugging trees anyways. But she would suggest kind of laying flat down to earth and kind of imagining your heart opening and allowing it to kind of dump and go deep into the earth and allowing the mother to kind of transmute these heavier, lower feelings that we don't want anymore into her lava or her fire. That's very transformative. I mean, this is simply an exercise of intention, but the earth in and of itself is very grounding. There's lots of science behind earthing and all of that stuff. I'm not saying it's going to be published in medical journals, but there's something to it. So I invite you, if you're feeling overwhelmed, especially in this period of change, to get in nature and to release. Set that intention of what you would like to get rid of, that patterning, and what you'd like to bring in, that inspiration or that energy. It doesn't have to be attached to a person, place, or thing. Please bring more of this. I'm ready. I've made the space. I've done the work. I've shown up. I haven't given up. Even at times when I feel like I was regressing, I'm still here. I'm still showing up. And I'm ready to heal. Beautiful reading. Beautiful. All right. Thanks, Taurus. I will leave a link, as always, below to booking for me. I don't take a lot of readings, so they do book up kind of fast. And if you book out in advance and you just put in the description, like I'll email you closer to the date, because sometimes circumstances change with time, obviously, and we want to ask questions more pertinent to that moment in time. So feel free, if you feel called, to support me in that way. Otherwise, thank you guys for all of your shares, likes, subscribes, support. You guys are awesome. And I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye, guys.